Hey guys, it's Kimberly and welcome back to the channel. I have your new moon in Sagittarius reading, so I'm going to pull a full reading here. And then next week I'll be back with your actual December forecast. So can't believe it. It's the end of November already. We're going to be looking into December. So if you guys don't know, I send out a monthly forecast along with the videos that I post, and it's like a written extended forecast that has the overview for the month. If you'd like to receive that, just go to my website and sign up for the email newsletter. So go to spiritualmaterialgirl.com, scroll to the bottom and enter your email address. So while I shuffle for this reading, let's just talk about this a little bit. I feel like there's a optimistic view coming through this Sagittarius energy that is causing us to aim high. It is causing us to look at future potential timelines. And I think it's giving us, some of you, the courage to leave certain situations that you have been thinking about, contemplating for a while. So this could be a job, it could be a karmic marriage, a karmic relationship. This is where we say, not scared. It's the future's so bright. I'm so optimistic. I'm less worried about the risk right now. That's that Sagittarius energy. It's making us less concerned about the fear and the risk. It's making us a little bit more adventurous, free-spirited, and it's giving us the courage to let go of the things that do not serve us. I do not feel like we're bringing the heavy-weighted situations, dynamics into 2020 with us. So this is going to be a really good momentum phase that gets us ready. And some of these changes will come, I think, for some of you between the 16th and the 20th or 21st of December. So what you intentionalize now, you will actualize mid-December for some of you. Ooh, and I have goosebumps saying that. So that must, we're on track, okay? So that must mean that we are on track with that message. So let's look into the cards and see what the messages are specifically. So I just had a card pop out. I'm just going to reach down and grab it. It is the Three of Air. So this is about like finding the truth in your situation. This could also be about a third party. This could be a spirit guide, some sort of a guide or helper, divine helper coming in to help you. But this could also be like a third party helping you. For some of you, it might be that there's a third party helping you release the karmic. Like maybe there's like a new lover or a new romantic interest, and this is going to help you release like a karmic partner, someone that's no longer serving you. For some of you, this is, you know, like a new work alliance or a new, like basically a third pathway that you're opening that's allowing you to close that other door. This could be someone who's an ally, like someone specific in your life who comes in as an ally, helper. It could be an alliance that you're forming. And I feel like these people, these helpers, whether in spirit or in the physical, they're really helping us get on our truest path. So you can see the truth in the current situation and make the decision that's in alignment for your highest good. And this is about your pathway that you're following, I feel like, and your directive. Following what feels right to you. And so that's really important. Remember, this woman has her wings. This is, you know, there's helpers here, but these are her wings. And this is you taking the path that's in accordance for your highest good. There might be some people helping you sort through this at this time, okay? I also just got the message around trust. There's certain people that you're finding are more trustworthy in your life than others, and you know, those are the ones that are coming with you in this next phase. And so if you've had recent issues with trust with anyone in your life, you know, lean on those who are faithful, who are loyal, who are devoted, and let go of those who you've been in question or in doubt with, okay? We're seeing some true blue come through, I feel. Okay, I'll just say one more thing about this. There's like, the people who are helping you, true helpers, are very true blue, very devoted to you, very loyal, and I feel that energy, okay? See what else they have to say. we've got the Queen of Fire. Okay, so in reverse. This is about your, I feel like this is really about your feminine and masculine energy taking action at this time. Really, you know, demonstrative action, and you learning how to balance, like how your feminine works with your masculine to take the action steps. And I get the word fierce. I get this word, I get the phrase like being loyal to yourself, like not betraying yourself, doing what's in alignment for your highest good, following that, your inner knowing. This is important. For many of you, it'll be like a new dance between your inner feminine and masculine, like how you master this. And then we have the Three of Water. So, you know, this is like, they want you to enjoy life, and there have been some things that I feel like have been holding you down from, you know, reaping the reward and feeling like joy is your birthright, and you know it is, but you haven't been able to get to it. You haven't been able to get to the pearl, right? It's like you've got the oyster in your hand, but you can't crack it open to get to the pearl. Excuse me. And I do feel like this is about connection. It's about celebration. It's about, you know, celebrating yourself, who you uniquely are as well, and getting with others who raise the vibration around you. And there hasn't been enough of that. You've been sort of, I think, stuck in like an energy of non-fulfillment, feeling like you're outside of the fulfillment, or not able to crack it open, crack the code to get, you know, to get to that, all that joy and what you want in your life. And that's coming now. I feel like now you're making that departure from the things that haven't been favorable, or the situations. And now you're saying, hey, I am enabling myself to feel more joy, more pleasure. I want to be in situations that, you know, make me laugh, or more lighthearted, or people are more high vibrational. I don't want to be stuck in those situations which I can't trust people, or they're holding me down, or, you know, it's just not helping me expand in any way. So this is good. So as always, like when I do these readings, I incorporate messages for twin flames. So if you're a twin flame, you'll get messages around that. Just, it'll come in the collective energy. I'll insert it where I feel it's pertinent. Okay, so we have the Tower. So this is showing me something is going to unearth something. We saw this recently in a different deck when I did the twin flame reading. So this is interesting, right? I think we saw the Tower. Oh, no, it's not. No. I posted, sorry. I posted a short card poll this week on social media. That's when the Tower came up. So I was seeing that. Look at this. It says the 16th, and I'm talking about December 16th being a time of something unearthing, something shaking up. So we're going to get a little bit of a shake up, I think, but right before the eclipse. Like not even, we're going to be in that eclipse energy before the eclipse, before December 25th, 26th, whenever that is. You know, and I keep getting December 16th as a big day for these shifts. So leaving a job, signing the divorce papers, you know, these are really good pushes forward. Okay, so trust this unearthing, trust it. I really feel like this is helping us gain the energy and the momentum that we need to pull forward, to take the action steps, to trust our intuition, to blaze the trail, the new path for ourselves. Okay, I'm just gonna see, I want to make sure you guys can see these. Okay, I'm going to pull this back just a little bit. There we go. Okay. This, I have to say, feels like a situation that's been ongoing. It's not something new that's like erupting. It feels like something that you've been wanting to let go of, that hasn't felt right in your life, that feels off, that, you know, it's just coming to a head now. It's going to unearth for a new beginning to take place. And this is really helping you just, I mean, a lot of people are going to be reaching a higher level in 2020 is what I've been channeling. So this is the Page of Water. And so this feels like, you know, this maturation into our truth. This feels like a maturation that's happening. So, it's you learning how to deal with the pitfalls, they're saying too. I'm just going to turn this a little bit. So they're saying learning how to deal with the pitfalls, learning how to ride the waves of the ups and downs, keeping your emotional waters more steady from within. This is about not tempering our reactions, I feel too. This is that type of maturity. Okay. And then we have the Hierophant. So they're saying really trust this higher guidance that you're receiving. I do feel like there is change, shifts coming, big shifts coming for some of you. You're really needing to trust that higher guidance. You know, when some of these shakeups happen and, you know, maybe you are having a hard time dealing with the emotional waters of this, they're saying if you just rely on your own spiritual knowing and the higher powers, give yourself over to the higher powers, this is going to help affect the change that's been needed in your life that maybe you haven't had the courage for, that now you're going to be able to step into the next phase. And it's really going to be a relief. And I feel like it's going to be a blessing. And anything that gets shooken up, they're saying, as we go into, you see how this energy is all mixed in? I'm already talking about December because this new moon leads us into December. There's a lot of this new moon that's tied into the eclipses, that's tied in. It brings us right into that energy. So it's giving us momentum. It's also giving us courage. And this is a good thing. So they're saying trust the changes, trust from the higher level, the higher knowing. Let's see what's kind of underneath the surface, like the shadow aspects of this energy. What are we working on? Clearing, releasing, integrating. Card mixed in here. At this new moon. Okay, so authority figures. So this again feels like, you know, could be a boss, could be divorce proceedings, like, you know, like literally a judge or someone that you're going to have to go up against in the court of law. Could be, you know, a boss or someone like that. This could be even just healing things with parental figures who have been more authoritarian. This is something that's healing now as you set yourself free from some of these situations. It's about extrication from, it feels like more oppressive or authoritarian forces where you feel like, oh, I was stuck in this situation because this person, you know, has me by a chokehold. This person, you know, this person or these people, I'm going to get the short end of the stick. I'm not going to get the custody. I'm going to, you know, this person's way stronger than I am, or these bosses, they've got it in for me. I'm not going to be able to leave and still get my bonus, like whatever that is, right? This is what it feels like is, this feels like where you step into your own strength, your own power. And as you do that, like the scales of balance, you know, they begin to even out. And I feel like you win over these battles. This is stuff you're clearing from past life where you were scared. There was fear. There was fear that it wasn't going to work out in your favor. And they're saying it is. You have helpers. It is. Choose your direction. Know your truth. You know, temper your reactions differently. This is about you handling these situations differently. This is about going with a positive perspective. This is about uniting your feminine and masculine energy so that you can emerge victorious in some of these situations, which there might be a potential battle or a potential controversy, a potential, something to kind of negotiate over, fight over, whatever that is. I feel like it's going to work out favorable for you depending on your inner mentality, your inner, how you approach it. If you're feeling scared, intimidated, if you're feeling like, oh, this never works out for me, then it's not going to work out. You're going to go in from that place of fear. They want you to heal this wound. This feels like someone in maybe your childhood too that was either tied to or rooted in something in childhood in which you felt like it didn't work out fairly. You were wrongly accused. There was betrayal. Someone didn't see you for who you were. They're not seeing who you really are. And that needs to be healed at a root level within you. If you guys want to do coaching to heal some of that root stuff, I have a great package that's up. It'll be up for a while. Through the end of the year. If not, I think I have it up there till like the end of the month, but I'll keep it up there till the end of December. It's like a 1, 2, 3 special where you can do intuitive guidance. We look at the roadmap to your healing. We look at where your blocks are, and then you come back for another session and we do the actual soul coaching to help you clear the blocks. And then you also get an online membership to my courses, which is just a plethora of information and self-discovery courses, which I think you will love to help remove these blocks, clear these blocks, integrate, and come into alignment. So check that out. Lots of resources for you if you want to do deeper healing. So we have health. So this feels like, during these shifts and changes, watch your physical health. This could be over the winter, flu season, that type of stuff. Like we become susceptible when we go through change, when our immunity is down, if we get stressed out. There's this talking about stress management, I feel like. And I feel like, this is about flowing with the changes and trusting that it's all good. This is also taking time to rest too. I do feel like some of you are going to have like a nice reprieve between maybe the holidays and mid-January where you're going to have more time to rest, and you need to do that so you let your physical body catch up to the either physical changes and or the metaphysical changes, the spiritual changes, all the up-leveling that you're doing. Everything needs to kind of calibrate and find its balance, so don't forget about that. I also get a message for someone like you need to take time to exercise. There's someone that you let it go. You used to be doing it. They're showing me specifically like on a treadmill, which I know not everybody loves, but there's someone that's watching this that they're like, your guides are like, get back on the treadmill because it just makes you feel so much better. It's just going to pump those endorphins for you. And that's more what it's about than vanity or even health goals. It's just about that feel-good sensation. Don't neglect your health just because you're going through changes or just because things do, this can be a grounding force like exercise or a new, some sort of a regimen that you implement. Like I feel like between the holidays, I know sometimes we tend to indulge over the holidays, but I feel like this is something new that you implement over the holidays and then you carry into 2020. Getting for someone, it's like juicing, exercising, more self-care, more rest, taking time to rest, chakra balancing, that type of stuff is really, really needed at this time for you to kind of let your physical body kind of calibrate and flow with these changes. Otherwise, you might get stressed out, and I feel like that could take a toll on you. You might be more susceptible to like flu, virus, things like that. We don't want that. We don't want to let our immunity drop like that, and stress will do that, so watch out for that. All right, so just had a card pop out, and it's unrequited love. So this is about healing that wound, and this is coming up in the collective at this time. I know because I have been channeling this, and this is where we've been rejected, where we didn't receive the love that we need. This is about healing that wound. Now, this could be mirrored through a current situation. This could be mirrored to you through a karmic situation, or even a twin flame situation in which you feel rejected, or which you feel it's coming up, so you heal that root issue, which is usually with a parental figure, someone in your upbringing. So this feeling of rejection, not good enough, not being lovable, not having the love reciprocated all the way, commitment issues, it could be showing up in many different ways in the physical and the now. But again, it's pointing to a deeper issue that we must heal. So again, come to coaching with me if you need help with that. I feel like as we heal this stuff, integrate, calibrate, come into our power, heal this not good enough thing, this could also be, I feel like, commitment to ourselves. Like, you know how I was talking about like true blue people, loyalty. This could also be like where we were not fully committed to ourselves because we felt the rejection early on, or we felt like we didn't get their love back. This is about realigning your energy all back with yourself, taking it all back, pulling your energy back, reclaiming your power, understanding your worth, coming back into the knowing of your divinity. And this is going to help you move forward and release some of the chains that have been holding you back, whether these are situations that have felt unfair, unjust, you know, work situations, work environments, karmic situations. This is helping you as you resolve these issues. It's helping you move forward into 2020 so you can get to the next level and pursue that new path. Okay? And I feel like that's going to bring more joy, more abundance, more trusting yourself, more knowing. And it's going to get you more in your creation energy, more in your power. Let's see what they have to say around this. Just some clarifiers. Perspective. So looking at the bigger picture is important right now. So that's what, you know, that's what I've been saying with the Sagittarius energy. Like, we're looking at where we want to go, where we're aiming to go, we're shooting high. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is perspective, the bigger picture. So this is like, where do I want to be? What's keeping me from that? That's what we're really aiming high now. We're really zooming out, looking at that bigger picture. We're looking at the minutia of our everyday life, and we're going, why are we doing this? This isn't in line with the bigger picture anymore. So this is also about integrity and lining up with only the things that fit into that view, that broader view of that's where I want to go. That feels good. This is what I'm doing every day. That doesn't feel good. I don't want to do that anymore. And then you're extricating yourself. Okay, so this is chaos, confusion, turmoil, things falling apart. This is the Tower card. Okay, so this is, they're saying really don't be afraid of this. It's okay that things will fall apart a little bit. And like I said, I think it's going to be around mid-December that you might have some sort of a shakeup or unearthing with somebody or something in your life. But it's to push you forward. And it's this falling apart that creates a deeper trust in yourself, a deeper confidence in yourself, and even a greater desire for your birthright of joy and abundance and love and all that stuff that you want to create. The bottom of that deck is purge, so we are still purging things, you know, cleansing, clearing, releasing. I feel like it's this stuff, right? The bottom of the tarot deck is the 9 of Earth, which means you've got the abundance coming. You've got to purge some things to get the new reality grounded in the physical and get this abundance flowing. It's going to take some time. You're going to have to take it step by step, but still, I feel like it is coming. You need to trust in this. Don't lose sight of the bigger picture. Joy, abundance. This is about visualizing what you want. This is about trusting that as you make these moves, as you make these shifts, as you break away from the things that aren't serving, you are going to be rewarded. There's great things coming. You get to rebuild in a new way. I feel like we really are purging what's not in alignment for us, and we're able to then manifest. I do feel like some of you will be manifesting a new destiny around April of 2020. I don't know why I keep getting that, but I keep getting it over and over. I even get that some of this new moon energy, the intentions that you set now, will bloom in April more fully. Not to say you have to wait till April to see the fruition of it, but I do feel like there's some intentions that longer term, long range intentions that come to fruition in April, okay? I kept seeing April 2020 as being a very bright month, whereas April last year of 2019 and even of 2018 was rough. There were some rough shifts, big shifts, rough. Whereas this April feels very, very bright. I don't need to shuffle these. I think we're going to go over to the moon deck. This, okay. So we've got expansion. So this is what it's about. This is about moving towards your expansion. This is about leaving the chaos, the conflict, you know, this feeling of being not loved, not seen or valued for who you are, leaving that behind, leaving the things that don't serve you behind, leaving this path that hasn't been in alignment with your bigger picture where you want to go. This is the courage to expand now, to go beyond your comfort zone, take a risk, break away, and trust in the unearthing so that you can expand. Okay, so create. This is your creation energy, okay? So this is like I was saying earlier, I do feel like releasing things that don't serve you are going to put you more in a creation energy. You're going to put you more in your power. And this is in line with new ideas coming in, I think, from the higher realms, you acting on the newer ideas. This is a time of creating, I think, at least intentionally in your mind about what you want for the future. And be. So I do feel like this is about letting things be. This is about, you know, certain people, like not trying to get these people, these authority figures, these people who don't love us all the way or can't commit to us all the way. It's not trying to teach them a lesson. It's just letting them go, letting it be. And you moving onward because you're the one that's growing, expanding, and understanding the law of attraction. You're understanding how you've attracted these relationships in from your place of your wound. And now you're shifting through your healing. You're shifting that point of attraction. You can let them be and you can attract in new people, new opportunities, higher opportunities for your expansion. So I feel like this is saying, let that be. Let some situations just be. Okay. And the bottom of this deck is the healer. And so some of you might be moving into healing, more healing professions. This might be where this health is coming from. I also feel like this is about just healing yourself, leaning on other healers to help you kind of go through these transitions. There's a lot coming up for me, as I see it for the collective, around your physical body integrating to these changes. So you might need to lean on other healers, and you might be learning something about this dance, this calibration that helps you heal others and help others. I want to just pull a few cards for twins, because I know you guys always are wondering about, okay, what about specifically twin flames? I think all these messages apply to everybody, but let's see, like twins in separation or twins. So they're saying there's going to be communication. Okay, there's messenger of air. So this means communication's coming for twins. Could be over the holidays. I feel like could be early January. This could be a happy new year from your twin flame. This could be happy holidays from your twin flame. You could be hearing something from your twin around the holidays if you haven't been in contact. Those of you who have been in contact, I feel like the communication is strengthening, and there's some information coming through that you need to know to base your decision of where you want to go or where you want to take this in the future. Like, is this coming with you or is it not? And you're going to be figuring that out via this communication, which feels like real physical communication. Let's see what else they say for the twins. Put this up here so we can see it. Messenger of air for the twins, and okay, so it's the Eight of Earth. So this feels like, remember I've talked about this card before, and I feel like it's where you strengthen the song of your soul. This is about your unique imprint on the world. This is about the music that you make, and maybe you strengthening this more is creating this calling. It's almost like a calling that creates this communication or bridges the gap. This is not sacrificing who you are as an individual. This is about strengthening who you are as an individual, and then the communication coming from that becomes the point of attraction. I have goosebumps saying that. So and we've got Ace of Fire. So there is action coming. It came up in reverse, but there's some sort of action coming with twins. There's no doubt, like, you've been working on yourself, strengthening your unique, the unique song of your soul, who you truly are, standing on your own 2 feet, working on that as an individual. There's some sort of action that's coming. There's some sort of communication that's coming. Trust in that for those of you who have been out of communication. Also know that communication is strengthening for those of you who have been in communication. I feel more truth coming through, and I feel like this is helping you determine where you want to go in the future with this relationship. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is a done deal. I want to have a romantic partnership. Some of you are going to be able to discern this, and you're going to be able to say, okay, I want to take this with me, or I don't want to take this with me. This also feels like a healing of some sort of a twin flame connection for maybe a few of you or some of you that are watching this. Like, there's going to be a healing through this communication. So that's a good thing too. You're going to see that the other person does honor, respect you. Maybe you were thinking that they didn't, or actions of the past showed that they hadn't, but now I see like they're going to be communicating that they do. And so that's going to be really reassuring for you. It might even help you heal this wound, right, a little bit more. And the bottom of the deck is Ace of Earth, which again, it's like they're saying, like, you get to decide what path you take, and you get to decide, you know, there's no guarantees about the future. That's what this card's saying. There's no guarantees. But we take the step forward. This could be a new earthly beginning for a relationship. Could be a new relationship coming in. This could be just like you on your new footing, and then just saying, hey, whatever's in alignment for me is going to be in alignment for me. I feel like this is less attachment to the outcome, just trusting and allowing things to just come into the physical as they may, knowing that there are no guarantees. But also understanding that as you line up with what you truly desire, everything's possible. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that. Love you guys, and I'm wishing you a happy new moon, and I'll see you soon. All right, take care. Bye.